write a witch book. You can have female witches, male witches, you can have werewolf witches. There are stories about werewolf witches in Spain. There are male witches in Russia and Iceland. You can have good witches, you can have bad witches. It's your choice. The evil witch in Wizard of Oz, Chronicles of Narnia, and Black Clover, they are ENTJ or INTJ. Harry Potter is a witch school. The main character, Harry Potter, is ISFP. Hermione Granger is ESTJ or ISTJ, depending on if it's the movie or the book. And Ronald Weasley is ESFP. Snape is INTJ. Dumbledore's INFJ. So that's if you want to do a Harry Potter type story. Another Harry Potter, before Harry Potter there was the Worst Witch. Ethel from the Worst Witch is very similar to Hermione Granger. Mildred Hubble is ENFP, and she's really bubbly. She's like Annie with an E, Annie and the Green Gables, but it's just a witch story. Ethel is ENFP. Ethel is ESTJ, like Hermione Granger. Then you've got the best friend, who is ISFJ, similar to Samwise in Lord of the Rings. The girl with glasses, she's ISFJ. What is ISFJ? And Miss Crackle is ENFJ. Witches in Supernatural, Rowena is either ENFJ or ENTJ. Most popular witch TV show is called Charmed. Prue Halliwell is ESTJ. You can easily change her into an ISTJ or an ENTJ. If you've seen Gossip Girl and Pretty Little Liars, there's ENTJ women in those shows. You can easily turn that into Charm. Piper is ISFJ. You can easily turn her into an ESFJ, or you can turn her into an INFJ, or you can turn her into an ISTJ. Paige Matthews is ENTP. You can easily turn her into an INTP, or you can turn her into an ESTP. Phoebe Hollowell is ENFP. You can easily turn her into an INFP, or you can turn her into an ENFJ, or you can turn her into ENTP. Leo Wyatt is INFJ, and Cole Turner is ENTJ. You can merge them together and you can turn them into an INTJ. The vampire in Discovery of Witches TV show, Matthew, is INTJ. Billy Jenkins from Charmed is ESTP. The mother in Charmed, Patty Halliwell, is ENFJ. And the grandmother is ESTJ. Wyatt, when he grows up, Wyatt is ENFP. And Chris Halliwell is, he grows up to be INTJ. Gideon is also an INTJ. The seer in Charmed, she is a villain, and she is an INFJ villain. Going back to Discovery of Witches, Matthew is INTJ, and Diana Bishop is ISFJ. Witches of Eastwick is another one that's very similar to Charmed. She's ENTP. Alexandra is ESTJ again, so ESTJ is very common in witch stories. There's Jane, she's ISFP. I think it's Suki, something like that. She's INFP. Witches of East End, that's another similar one to Charm. You've got Ingrid, she's ISFJ. You've got Wendy, she's ESFP. Joanna, she's ISTJ. And Freya, you got Freya, she's ESFJ. And there's Dash, and Dash is ESTJ. The original Sabrina, the Teenage Witch, again you've got that ENFP witch that we've talked about. So you've got Sabrina Spellman, ENFP. You got Zelda, she is ENTJ, and then you've got Hilda, she is ESFP. So similar characters that we've talked about. And then you got Salem, you got a talking cat. So cats are very popular with the witches, and so Salem is ENTP. So he's sort of like the Joker, prankster type, personality type. Then you got the new Sabrina, the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. Again, very similar. So we got ESFP, ENFP, and Zelda changes from ENTJ to ESTJ, and Hilda changes from a ESFP to a ESFJ. There is a witch in Diana Gabaldon's Outlander series, and she's probably INFJ or ENFJ. And finally, we can move on to the anime Little Witch Academia. Not sure how to say these names, but you got Atsuko, she's ENFP. So this is similar to the Worst Witch. Similar to Annie and the Green Gables, you've got the ENFP, Bubbly Girl. Susie or Saucy, she is INTP. Then you got the nice girl, Lottie, she's ISFJ. And then again you've got that Draco Malfoy, Hermione Granger figure that we've seen in these other ones. We've got Diana Cavendish, and she is ISTJ. So very similar to Hermione, very similar to Draco Malfoy in the Harry Potter series. And that is called the Myers-Briggs personality test. Now we have the characters. Now we've got the characters. We just need to have more about what is Witch, what is Wicca. And so in Wicca there are 4 elements. You got the fire, you got the water, you got the air, and you got the earth. So very similar to Avatar Airbender, very similar to Captain Planet. So that will give you some sort of idea of what you can do for your story. Different elements. You can play around with the story. You can check out TV Tropes website. I'll put it in the description, and you can write your witch story that way. Your witches can be men, your witches can be women. You can do whatever you want with your witch story. Now moving on to the book recommendations. Of course, there's Discovery of Witches, Harry Potter, Worst Witch, Terry Pratchett, Discworld. He's got The Weird Sisters, Witches of Ash and Ruin, Practical Magic, which is also a movie with Nicole Kidman. Nicole Kidman is ESFP in that movie, and it's either Sandra Bullock or Julia Roberts, and she plays the ISFJ character called Sally Owens. Now you've got the characters. Think about the elements, think about animals, and think about nature. Environment is very important with the witch community. Maybe you can have talking cats, or you can have talking horses, or talking trees, anything like that for your witch story. I hope I've helped you a little bit, and good luck with your witch story.